a bunch of information on Twitter, and he gave us the requirements for every single badge on 2K24, and that's what we're going to review here on this stream. I'm going to let everybody know in the Discord that we're live. Let me just get in there right quick and let them know that we are live. Yeah, I thought it was important. This will give you guys a better idea of how you're gonna make your build. Appreciate you, Element. Thank you for joining the space. What's good, Ray? Big news right now. Big news. I wanted to move this chat box over because I think you guys need more recognition. Let me move this chat box over here and put that over there like that. I think that'll be better. And then I'll move the alert box. Make sure there's no, and I'll move the alert box right over here. There we go. So yeah, I was thinking about that the last time. What up, Chosen? Wayne, what up? So yeah, big information in this stream, yeah. This is going to bring a lot of what you saw. This is going to help bring everything together. Underrated reply guy in the building. Just Sandwich said, I'm just trolling. Said L space. TR God, appreciate you joining. Big information right now on the stream. You guys know if I'm gonna go for like a second or third stream, it's for a big reason. What up, Ray? What's good, man? Jermaine, what's good? Yo, I thought badge requirements were being reworked. Well, we're about to go through the badge requirements right now. I'll give you guys a glimpse of what we're looking at. Actually, let me pull this down. This is what we're looking at right here. I'll move this over. Let me move this over a little bit here. So this for inside scoring, and I'll just move that over so you guys can see the requirements. And we're going to go through each badge. I'm going to try to get through every single badge here on the stream. It's a ton of information, and it all looks like this. This is what Zach Timmerman put out, and we're here to share with you. All City Reds starting off the super chats in here. $2 super chat from All City Big Red said, we out here. Let's get it, man. No way to make a lock with max wingspan. And what does it say? For the homies that are on Twitch, I'm on the YouTube side, so I'm responding to the YouTube comments because the multi-stream chat here, it acts funny. So if you guys would like to leave a comment, or if you're just here to watch, you're welcome to watch. But if you want to leave a comment or ask a question, come on over to the YouTube side. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. Appreciate you, Vito. Protein said, no way to make a lock with max wingspan and high 3 to get those Hall of Fame badges now. Well, we finna see. Mighty Tano, what's good? Mighty Taino, excuse me. Just bought the Kobe Bryant edition. No reason to spend extra money for last gen. All right. Yo, shout outs to all y'all, All City folks for that space. Appreciate you, Hill and Brandon. Thank you. And salute to the All City team. We are out here trying to make things happen. Let's go through it. Inside scoring. We'll start off with the Acrobat badge. Max height 6'11". Anything over 6'11", you cannot get the Acrobat badge. And maybe, I don't know if max height means you could be 6'11". I'm assuming it means you can be 6'11", or does that mean a cap off at 6'10"? Either way, we went through these just a second ago. Flow game looks OP is what Tron said. Rafa in the building. Looks like we maxing out Austin Reeves bills, not LeBron James. I'm telling you, some of these things you guys are gonna be shocked. But when it comes to like limiting how many meta builds we see out there, I feel like this was the way to go. Some of these things are hella restrictive. Just keep that in mind as we go through it. Bronze, to get bronze Acrobat, you need to be below 6'11", and your driving layup got to be a 64. At silver, you're looking at a 76 driving layup. At gold, you need an 84 driving layup, and at Hall of Fame, you need a 90 driving layup. Acrobat, not too bad, not too taxing. You would think that Wick City in the building, appreciate you, Quincy Hayes. You would think that Acrobat, considering all of these new badges that are being incorporated to 2K24, you would think that Acrobat would have been way more taxing. There's a ton of other badges that are way more taxing than this. Fearless Finisher. And either or, okay, here we go. So this is what Wolf was talking about. I'm pretty sure it was Wolf who was mentioning that, or maybe it was Zach. Some badges are going to require multiple attributes, multiple requirements per badge, like the Fearless Finisher badge. At the bronze level, you need your strength at a 55. And it's good for us to get some insight as to where strength factors in to this equation, because folks are saying that strength is supposed to matter. I'm good. No cap. What up, no cap? Salute to you, Mark Sanchez. So strength at a 55 and either close shot at a 68 or a driving layup. So strength is going to be the requirement, hands down. You're going to need strength for fearless finisher. But you're going to have to either have a close shot of a 68 or a driving layup of a 70 to meet the full requirements of the badge to get it on bronze. On silver, 60 strength, 77 close shot or 80 layup. Fearless finisher gold, 65 strength, close shot 86, driving layup 87. Hall of Fame, and I know a lot of folks are wondering about the Hall of Fame badges and the requirements for these badges, and what we've learned in regard, maybe not so much in finishing so far, but in shooting and playmaking, oh my god, those requirements are super high, even on defense as well for some badges. At Hall of Fame, 67 strength, 95 close shot or a 96 layup animation. How many of you are putting a 96 layup on your build? The fact the attributes for the flow game badge is almost plus 10 for each level tells me a lot. So flow game, let's get to the flow game one. Flow game, no height requirements, but you need a driving layup of a 60, a silver driving layup at a 68, a gold 77. To get it on Hall of Fame flow game, you need a driving layup of an 88. I don't see that as too taxing. Giant Slayer, we're not sure if that's going to be effective. We're going to do our best to test these badges out. The good folks over at NBA 2K Labs are definitely testing these badges out, so you may want to consider signing up for NBA 2K Labs. If you choose their premium membership, you can use promo code ALLCITY to save yourself 20% and get a bunch of this type of information. Tested, tried, and true. Giant Slayer, max height is 7 foot. Close shot or driving layup are the requirements. You could have a close shot of 55, driving layup of 59 for bronze. Remember, we all get bronze badges considering you meet the attribute requirements. 62 for silver on the close shot, 65 for silver on the layup. And you could choose either or, close shot or your driving layup. Gold 75 for close shot, layup 74. Hall of Fame, 88 close shot or a driving layup of an 85. Not too taxing, not too bad. The Masher badge, I actually forgot about Masher. Did anybody else forget about Masher? What up, Mo? What's good? Did anybody else forget about Masher? Because I surely did forget about Masher. I ain't even gonna cap. Let me make sure the chat box is here. Give me a second. Let me put the chat box up. Let me put it over here, matter of fact. I'll put it up over there. Let's go, Coachy. So the chat is at least coming up. Big Cowboy, appreciate the follow, man. Salute to everybody on the Twitch side. Sorry I can't see your comments on the Twitch side. If you'd like to leave a comment, just come on over to the YouTube side. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. Masher. No cap said I'm using Bulldozer. Masher, the only requirement is your close shot attribute, and you need a 68 for bronze, 77 for silver, 84 for gold. Hall of Fame, you need a 94 close shot to get Masher on Hall of Fame. Interesting. How effective is that close shot going to be? Pro touch. I know a lot of folks aim. Well, maybe some folks are. I'll just go through it. For a pro touch, you can choose between close shot or a driving layup. Let me put this over here. Make sure that that's good. So for bronze, 51, driving layup 51. Silver 60, driving layup 60. So it looks like the same for close shot and driving layup. For Hall of Fame, you need an 80 close shot or an 80 driving layup. The Scooper badge, driving layup 61 at bronze, silver 68, gold 77. Hall of Fame, you need a driving layup of an 88 to get Scooper at the Hall of Fame level. The Posterizer badge, the badge that most people are concerned about. Peep this, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that's right. All right, there we go. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Hold on a second. There we go. Just so I can fit the whole thing on the screen. Stop it. Mara Faja. Ju Mara. Okay. For Posterizer, I know a lot of people are curious about this badge. Posterizer, you need 2 attribute requirements. You need to meet 2 attribute requirements. And it's not heavily taxing in regards to the vertical side of things. But bronze, you need a 73 driving dunk and a vertical of a 70. For silver, 86 driving dunk and a vertical of a 75. Gold, you need a 93 driving dunk for gold posterizer and an 80 vertical. Hall of Fame. Hopefully these Hall of Fame badges shine. Hopefully these Hall of Fame badges mean something. You need a 99 driving dunk and an 85 vertical. Hella interesting. The Precision Dunker badge. A new badge in the game. You need to... Okay, so you can choose between two. Either your driving dunk or your standing dunk. 71 for both. For bronze level silver, you need an 83 driving dunk for Precision Dunker. I know a lot of you slashers out there are going to be looking for this particular badge. You need a standing dunk of an 81 or a driving dunk of an 83 for silver. Gold, you need a 90 driving dunk or a standing dunk of a 90. Hall of Fame, 97 or 97 driving dunk or a 96 standing dunk. Hella interesting. We still got a ton more to go through. I'm gonna try to, if you guys got badges, if I get through this stuff and I missed a particular badge, then after each section I'll stop and we'll review it again so you guys could tell me if you missed anything, and I'll just go to the badge and talk about the requirements. The Rise Up badge, again, 2 requirements, and standing dunk and vertical. So for the bronze, and we're talking about the Rise Up badge, bronze, you need 72 standing dunk, vertical of a 60. Silver, 81 standing dunk, vertical of a 63. Gold, 90 standing dunk, vertical of a 67. Not too taxing, not too taxing. Hall of Fame, 98 standing dunk. See how the Hall of Fame level just skyrockets? What up, Rome? I'll get to the comments in just a second. Hall of Fame, that joint jumps to a 98 with a, let me move this over so it's not in the way of the chat. A vertical of a 70. Let me move this over a little bit. Here we go. Okay, so this one here is hella interesting. Area Wizard. Come on, stop playing with me, man. Here we go. I mean, there we go. Oh, it looks like I can't unless I go full screen. And I don't want to go full screen. I'll just move it over. Okay, for Area Wizard, bronze, your vertical and either driving layup, driving dunk, or standing dunk. There we go. So just so you see it, and that's a lot to take in. I'm going to let you guys just read it off on screen. For silver, you need a 67 vertical with a, let's go with driving dunk, a 75 driving dunk for Area Wizard, or you can use your driving layup and standing dunk attributes. Gold, 72 vertical or an 84 driving dunk. Hall of Fame, 84 vertical or a 95 driving dunk for Area Wizard. Is Area Wizard finna be worth it? Another new badge, the Bunny badge. You get to choose from 2 attributes for the Bunny badge, either your driving layup or your driving dunk. 62 or 68 for bronze. For silver, a 72 driving layup or a 77 driving dunk. For gold, 84 driving layup or an 86 driving dunk. For Hall of Fame, 94 driving layup or 93 driving dunk. Appreciate the follow, Kazi the Don. So hella interesting stuff. Fast switch for Hall of Fame, you need a 98 close shot or a 99 standing dunk. It's good to see they gave you that option. On gold, you need a 90 close shot or a 92 standing dunk for a fast switch. We're going to move on to the hella important badges like Slithery and a new badge like Spin Cycle. What up, Daniel Berry? We're going to do every badge, y'all. Every badge. We got every single badge. So if you're curious about a badge, we'll get to it. Right now, we're doing inside scoring. So the badges that help you with inside scoring, Slithery, bronze, and it goes through either your driving layup or your driving dunk. You can choose either or, and this is why it has the or in the middle. Some of them are and or. Hopefully you understand what I mean by that. You either have multiple requirements or you can choose between requirements. Slithery. To get this badge at Hall of Fame, you're going to need either a driving layup at 97 or a driving dunk at 94. For gold, 91 driving layup or a driving dunk of a 93. Silver, 80 driving layup or an 82 driving dunk. So hella interesting. Spin Cycle. Hall of Fame, you need an 82 driving layup or an 85 driving dunk. Gold, 70 driving layup or a 75 driving dunk. Not too taxing. This is going to help you with your finesse. Two-step, and I'm leaving them on screen just in case you guys want a screenshot. What up, Blake? What's good, man? Bam, bam. Are you streaming at Launch City? You might have to run this back next week. I'm thinking of making a video on this. I just wanted to go live with you guys. We just got the information, so I said, let me just go live. We were in a Twitter space right now. I just shut the Twitter space down. No height requirements. If there's a height requirement, it'll say it at the top. So see, Bulldozer has a minimum height requirement. So if it does have a height requirement, it'll have it like right here. I don't know if I can highlight. I can't highlight that. The two-step badge, a new badge as well. For Hall of Fame, you need an 83 driving layup or an 86 driving dunk. For gold, 74 driving layup or a 78 driving dunk. Not too taxing because this is to help finesse your finishing. So not too taxing there. Why is that thing? Oh, hold on a second. All right, there we go. Oh my God, man. Stop playing with me. I need to take that thing off. There we go. All right. So that was that. And now we get to, we're on Bulldozer. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. There we go. Bulldozer. We need, it's a minimum height. There is a height requirement for the Bulldozer badge, minimum height of 6'5". And you guys see the numbers. What do you guys think about that for Bulldozer? One of the most important badges for 2K24. Aaron Saul said PGs are washed. 6'5" requirement. Hall of Fame, you need a 96 strength. 96 strength for Hall of Fame. Not too bad. I like the idea. The Bulldozer animations do look favorable. So that's hella interesting. 92 for gold on strength. Silver and 84 strength for Bulldozer. Fly Money Time, what up, man? Here's the thing. Julia said, here's the thing. Some badges have extra perks when in Takeover, such as Space Creator, where you can break down the defender easier like a Takeover. Some badges seem to have no additional perks. Yeah, I wish they would have made it universal. I ain't even gonna front. 96 strength is kind of OP, Shanice. Hopefully the 96 strength shows. If we look at the animations that we've seen so far, it looks like it's gonna prove useful, but we're not gonna know until somebody goes out there and tries it. All City Big Hex said PGs should be okay. They're just gonna have to pick between finishing and shooting. It's gonna have to be a choice. The Whistle badge, another new badge. Let me see if I can get this up. All right, so I'll just have to move it over. So you get multiple options for the Whistle badge, another new badge. You can choose between your close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, or mid-range. And that's a lot to take. And even your three-point shot. Oh my God, what are they doing? That's the Whistle badge. Y'all gonna have to go through that. These are all on Zach Timmerman's Twitter, because that's a lot to take in. Let me go in. Should I meet like one requirement? Let's see, close shot for the Whistle badge, 99 close shot. Let's see the Hall of Fame. We'll go through the Hall of Fame, and you guys can see it as we go through Hall of Fame. You'll be able to see the other requirements. So Hall of Fame, you need a 99 close shot, a 99 driving layup, a 99 driving dunk, or a 99 mid-range. Let's see, even a 99 three ball for the Whistle badge. Hella interesting. Hella interesting. That's pretty crazy. I ain't even gonna front. This is where you're gonna start seeing the hella restrictions. From what we noticed, gathering all this information and reviewing it, we notice it's almost like they're trying to, you know, we talked about archetypes coming into play, like the pie charts. And it seems like through playstyle in these restrictions, whether it's height or attribute, you're going to have to pick your poison. You're going to have to pick what's best for you. You're going to have to pick a particular playstyle that you're choosing to target, which kind of leans towards the archetype system. At least that's what we gathered. We gathered. Go to Zach Timmerman. Zach Timmerman is the one who dropped these. It's on his Twitter. I'll try right now. Let me try and retweet these. Give me a second. I'll try and retweet these right now. Or you can go to my Twitter. I'm gonna retweet them right now, and you can pull them from my Twitter. Just retweet everything he posted here. Repost. For anybody who's curious, you can go to All City Live TV on Twitter and pull these. I just reposted them from Zach Timmerman. They're all there. Yeah, all of them are there. Everything we're gonna review here, so you can follow along. In case you see something different, you could just let me know. We'll go through it. Let's see what else they got. This is inside scoring. We're gonna go through every badge right now. I'm gonna try to go through it as quick as possible. We're already 20 minutes in. Back down Punisher. We'll go to the Hall of Fame level for some of these. You guys see the numbers there, but I'll read off the Hall of Fame levels for badges that we're most familiar with. Labs are gonna be on fire. Big facts. Shout out to 2K Labs. Hall of Fame, you need an 89 post control or a 90 and a 95 strength for back down Punisher. Interesting. Dream Shake for Hall of Fame, you need a 90 post control and either a close shot 88 or a mid range 84. That's for Hall of Fame. For Dream Shake, these badges I think are going to be way more effective for the post scorers this year. I think NBA 2K24 is going to be a good game as well. IE Worms with the 199 super chat said, just scared, thinking defense won't have enough. And I'm kind of worried as well. I ain't even going to front. Some that we're not going to know unless we just get in there. John Harvey with the $5 super chat. Do I got my volume lower or something? Because I ain't hearing that come in. I just noticed I still have my ear pods in. Let me take this off. Yeah, because I'm not hearing the notifications come in. I should be hearing that stuff. I wonder why. There we go. I just said I'm not hearing it, and boom, there it is. All right. So we're back on track here. Drop stepper goes only with the post control attribute. Hall of Fame, you need a 95. We'll pull this back up. Post spin technician 523 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Post spin technician for Hall of Fame, you need a 90 post control and all the numbers you see here for the respective badge levels. Hook specialist, again, another badge that's probably going to be OP. Can't wait to check out the builder. What up, JB? What's good? Arcadia, what's good? Underrated reply guy. Good news. All right, he said making a build. Post fade phenom, another new badge. Post control and either. So whenever they say and either, that means there's going to be two separate requirements here. So you can choose either your close shot and your mid range, but you have to have your post control. Hopefully that makes sense. At the Hall of Fame level for post fade phenom, you're going to need your post control at an 85 and your close shot either at a 93 or your mid range at an 86. So at least you have options there, especially when it goes to multiple requirements. What up, Donnie? What's good, man? All right, so that's post fade phenom. I think that's it for. Let me zoom this back out. I think we covered everything. Yeah, we covered all the badges for inside scoring. Let's move on to the next one. Shooting, right? All right, so we got shooting requirements, we got playmaking requirements, and we got defensive requirements for all badges, yeah. So which one would you like me to go over next? Let's put it in the chat. Which requirements would you like to see next? Shooting, playmaking, or defense? Put it in the chat. The one who gets the majority is the next one that I'll pull up and we'll review. Y'all let me know. Let me know. See, playmaking, shooting. Damn, I need the ultimate build spreadsheet. You ain't lying, as we all do. Arcadia said shooting. Shooting, playmaking, shooting. Somebody said defense, shooting. Defense. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Defense. All right. I'm going to make an executive decision here. We're going to go with shooting. And then we'll go with defense. And then we'll go with playmaking. Does that sound good? I think I understand why folks are putting defense in, because that kind of helps everything come together. There you go. Mini Magician. You need a 92 mid-range for Hall of Fame Mini Magician. 84 for gold. 72 for silver. Bronze, you only need a 59. Again, remember, if you have the attribute requirements, you're getting a bronze badge ASAP as long as you activate it. So just keep that in mind. There's no height requirement for Mini Magician, but there is indeed a height requirement for Agent 3s. Look at those taxing requirements and y'all tell me, what's the game looking like when you look at those type of requirements for Agent 3s? Y'all see it. Max height 6'11". Nothing over 6'11" gets the Agent 3 badge. You need a 98 to get that joint on Hall of Fame, a 94 to get the joint on gold. If this is not a whole different look to 2K, I don't know what is. There's a whole different way. They're really changing it up. Stop it. This thing here is messing me up. All right. Claymore. Oh my God. Folks are going to be like, oh, hell no. Wait until you see the corner specialist requirements. Oh, hell no. Claymore. Hall of Fame, you need a 92 3-ball. Gold, you need an 82 3-ball. Silver, 70. Bronze, 60. For Claymore at the Hall of Fame level, you need a 92. Corner specialist. Oh my God. Is corner specialist back on the scene and nobody knows about it? Is corner specialist making a comeback? They want you to have a 94 3-point shot. A 94 3-point shot to get Hall of Fame corner specialist. All City OG in the building says it looks like the role players are going to be a big deal this year. Interesting. Gold, you need an 85 3-ball to get gold corner specialist. A 76 3-ball to get silver. Is that overkill? Are we going to need Hall of Fame corner specialists? They said corner specialists better work. Call me Bane. I need a PDF of this. We're gonna break it down. I'll put it into. I'll think about putting this stuff into a format that makes it a lot easier to digest. I'll think about it. I may do it tonight and then release it tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Limitless range. You need a 99 3-ball to hit Hall of Fame limitless range. We're familiar with that. Gold, you need a 96. Remember, you got gold at 92 in 2K23. In 2K24, you need a 96 3-ball. Do you guys see how they're trying to make you choose? If you want to hit gold limitless range, you're not going to be able to, those attributes that you're putting up to 96 to get that joint on gold, that's going to be extremely taxing. And this means it's going to limit you in other areas. So where we had once a 92 for gold, we were able to put some finishing on. TJ the artist, yeah, he said it. He said limitless taxing y'all. But facts. Jairus, what up, Jay? What's good, man? Jairus in the building, Twin in the building. Appreciate you being here. Salute to you for all the love and support you've been providing us, man. Really appreciate that. A 96 3-ball to get it on gold, 92 for silver. So the old requirement to get it on gold is now the new requirement to get it on silver. Hella interesting. How effective is the silver limitless range badge? The blinders badge, and this is where stuff gets hella interesting. Pick your poison. 92 might be my max 3-ball. I'm making a corner killer with no defense. There you go, Don. I'm making a shooting lock. All right. So blinders. We'll start with the Hall of Fame for blinders. You need your mid-range at a 97 or your 3-point shot at a 97. For gold, you need your mid-range at an 89 or your 3-point shot at a 90. I'll move it over so you guys can see it. It's not in the way of the chat. Let me move this back behind me where I had it at. For silver, an 83. We're talking about blinders here, y'all. An 83 mid-range or a 79 3-ball. And for bronze, which you'll get if you meet the attribute requirement, 70 mid-range or a 70 3-point shot. Catch and shoot, we'll just read off the Hall of Fame. 93 mid-range shot or a 3-point of a 95 for catch and shoot. Gold, 82 mid-range shot or an 85 3-point. That's for catch and shoot. Comeback Kid. I don't even know if I want to read Comeback Kid. Lyrically outspoken with the $5 super chat. Said, think about how much these high attributes are going to cost VC wise. And that's a good thing to consider going into 2K24, forcing us into higher attributes. Will they be more taxing? Because in 2K23, even if you had like a 25 mid-range at the end, like if you know how most people would wait to increase that attribute and they wait to the end, and then you find out that just increasing that attribute from 25 to 40 costs you like 20,000 VC, 25,000, maybe sometimes even 60,000 VC for an attribute that you're not even going to use. So I don't even know if I want to read Comeback Kid, but we'll go into Deadeye. I'll show you guys the numbers for Comeback Kid, and then we'll talk about Deadeye. So comeback kid, Hall of Fame, mid-range 86 or a three-point shot of an 89. The Deadeye badge, which you guys can't see, is behind me right here. But Deadeye for Hall of Fame, and mind you, to increase the badge levels on these particular badges, you're gonna have to activate them. So think about how difficult it's gonna be to consistently activate a badge like Deadeye. So it's hella interesting. You need a 98 mid-range or a 99 3 for Hall of Fame. Gold, you need a 90 mid-range or a 92 3 for gold Deadeye. Silver, 84 or an 84 midi or an 84 3. Hella interesting. That's shooting. Let's go back out and go into Green Machine. Give me 1 second. We'll go into Green Machine. Yeah, see it there. Hall of Fame, 95 mid or a 95 three-point shot. Gold, 88 mid or an 89 three-point shot. So I'm looking at gold and Hall of Fame primarily. Silver is definitely something to consider, but I don't even really want to consider bronze. Silver midi, 76. Three ball at a 78. The guard up badge. So we saw a clip earlier today where the man had his hand down and he still got a 47% contest. This is through Joe Knows comprehensive breakdown of 2K24 gameplay. We saw that 47% go in, but then we started considering through our Twitter space, was that the effects of the guard up badge? Did the guard up badge get reworked? So because he knocked down that shot at 47% contest, and that wasn't Deadeye because it wasn't a late closeout. So you got the mid range at a 91 or a three ball at a 94. Gold 82 or for mid range or your three ball at an 87 for guard up. Open looks. There's another badge that you guys may want to consider. Hall of Fame mid range at a 93 and your three ball at a 9 or your three ball at a 93. Gold 86 for your midi or your three-point shot at an 88. The Space Creator badge has a height requirement. Max height will be 6'11". Hall of Fame, you have to be, to get this badge on Hall of Fame Space Creator, you have the midi of a 96 or a three ball of a 94. Gold midi at an 88 or your three ball at an 87. Spot Finder. There's another one with where you have a choice between multiple attributes. There's another one of those long-winded badge descriptions. We'll read off the Hall of Fame one. Again, all of this stuff is on my Twitter right now. Go to All City Live TV on Twitter, or you type !Twitter here, and the link should come up. I'm pretty sure if you type !Twitter, the link will come up here and take you right to my Twitter. Almost certain. You could try it out. So Spot Finder. Now, keep in mind, Spot Finder is a badge that's going to help you maneuver yourself into position. So this is why acceleration, it plays a part. And acceleration is the key attribute. So you're going to have your acceleration at these levels. And then on top of your acceleration at these levels, you can choose between your close shot, mid-range, or three ball. So we'll go with the Hall of Fame one. Acceleration for Spot Finder at Hall of Fame needs a 93 acceleration. Close shot a 91, or your mid-range a 90, or your three ball at a 93 for Spot Finder. 92 three ball off rip. Hella interesting stuff. Free points for you bums out there who can't hit a free throw. You might want to equip this badge, and you need a 99 free throw to get this joint on Hall of Fame. How many of y'all finna? I know a lot of y'all are finna go with a 99 free throw, right? I know a lot of y'all. If they really just mess up free throws for the sake of equipping a badge on, that'd just be silly. I don't know why they continue to revert back to these free throw badges. It's so unnecessary. Free throws are free throws for a reason, in my opinion. The slippery off ball badge, max height, again, a height requirement here. You need a 92 to get this badge, 92 acceleration to get this badge at Hall of Fame. So that's it for shooting badges. If I'm not mistaken, we'll zoom out. Yeah, so we went through all the shooting badges, and don't despair. If I missed one, if you just came in and you missed one of the badges, I will go back to the badges right after we get through the first round of badges. So what brings it all together is how defense, the requirements for defensive badges. So you guys could understand if you're going to be able to finish, shoot, dribble, and also play defense. And I could tell you right off rip, it doesn't seem like metas are going to be a thing this year with these requirements. Yeah, there you go. So my Twitter is there. You can click on that to join my Twitter. If you want to pull this up yourself and follow along, you're welcome to. So let's get into defense because that's what helps bring everything together. We'll make it happen. We did pretty good. 15 minutes to get through 2. That's pretty good. All right. This is where it all comes together, my guys. Let me make sure I can get there. Oh my God, zoomed in way too much. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Folks finna be upset. Minimum height requirement of 6'6" to have brick wall. You need a strength of a 99 to get this joint on Hall of Fame, a 90 strength to get brick wall on gold, silver, and 83. The anchor badge. Your interior defense has to be an 85 and your block has to be a 99. I like that. I like that. What do you think about that? I like the idea of no meta as well. Gold Space, what up? The meta is defense. That's what folks are saying. I think a lot of folks will beg to differ as well. Minimum height of 6'7" for the anchor badge. So badges that are made for bigger players, they're going to put a minimum height on it. So that way you don't have guards out there getting the anchor badge. You don't want a 6'1" player with the anchor badge. So that's what they put minimum height requirements. And there's multiple attributes. Multiple attributes are required to get this badge. So for the gold level, you need a 77 interior defense and you need a 92 block. Hall of Fame, 85 interior defense, 99 block. For silver anchor, you need a 72 interior defense and an 87 block. The Chase Down Artist badge. Wow, 3 requirements for Chase Down Artist, yeah. Hall of Fame, you need a 94 speed, you need a 94 block, you need a 71 speed, and an 83 vert. I like what they're doing here. Do y'all not like what they're doing here? Is this too much? I personally like what they're doing here. When you think chase down artists and you think of what's involved with getting a chase down, speed, block, vertical. I would imagine those same things. So the idea that they're saying, well, obviously you need those type of things to be effective to get chased down blocks. Well, let's add that. And that's what they did. So for the gold level, you need an 87 block, a 66 speed, and an 80 vertical to get it on gold. So it's not too taxing. I have a feeling that a lot of players are going to lean towards gold badges. And I think they're going to do that to be safe. But I think what folks are going to come to find out is those players that are exploring, that are trying out new things and trying to reach these Hall of Fame levels, I have a feeling that they're going to find a certain level of glitchiness, a certain level of exploits within those Hall of Fame badges, considering that 2K pushed such taxing requirements for Hall of Fame badges. Hopefully they prove true. It'll be hella disappointing if those Hall of Fame badges don't allow you to play at the Hall of Fame level or help your gameplay at a Hall of Fame level type of thing. I like the requirements as well, Dev. So far, so good. Everything sounds like it makes sense to me as well, Dev. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Jason Reed in the building with the 199 super chat. Said, my man, All City in the building. You already know the vibes. We out here. All right. Post lockdown. I'll just read the Hall of Fame one. Interior defense, 96 and strength at an 89 for post move lockdown. You guys see the rest of the numbers. Hopefully you see it clear. I'll zoom in just a little closer so you guys can see that clearer.
Let's go, Coachy.
We'll go with ankle braces next. If this avocado gets off the screen. Excuse me. King Sean, thank you for the follow and sub, or the follow rather. W requirements so far as well, Harlem. I feel the same way. I think it's W requirements. What are you guys getting out of this stuff? I see balance. I don't know what you guys see. You guys may feel disappointed. It's okay. There's no right or wrong answer here. If you feel disappointed, let me know. We'll talk about it. Ankle braces, which is probably going to be huge, especially ankle breakers are back in the game. Joe knows. Showcase this. And it looks like the ankle breakers are going to be similar to what we've seen in the past, where not every ankle breaker animation makes sense. There may be some glitchy ankle breaker animations, which means you guys are going to need ankle braces for the Hall of Fame level. You need a perimeter defense of a 94. Gold, you need an 89 perimeter defense to get the joint on gold. And gold was like the standard for ankle braces. So we'll see what happens. When ankle braces was a thing, and I think that was 2 years ago, you needed it at the gold level to cover all bases. You could use it as silver. Silver's an 8. Silver is what? A 78. But gold is what pretty much covered you from tight handles and ankle breakers. That was back then. Last year, not so much. The Challenger badge. For Hall of Fame, you need a 94 perimeter defense. Gold, you need an 87. 700 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Clamps, another badge that folks are hella interested in. Look at the numbers there. These are 2 requirements needed for the Clamps badge. Perimeter defense of a 99, strength of a 60 for Hall of Fame. Gold, which again, a lot of people I think are going to lean towards the gold levels of these badges. But for gold, you need a 93 perimeter defense and a 55 strength. Makes sense because clamps, you see how everything is starting to make sense now. Clamps equals body up. You're going to need strength to consistently hold that body up. So you know what I see here? I'll tell you, I'll keep it a buck here. You know what I see? I see Wolf's influence all over these badge requirements. That's what I see. I see a player who's so connected with the community, who understands what's really important. Say, hold on a second, bro, because it seems so practical. Perimeter defense and strength. Right, that makes sense because clamps gives you the body up animation. Something we haven't had before. So I think it's pretty dope. You could see Wolf's influence and his contributions all over these requirements. Maybe I'm mistaken and I'm giving credit to the wrong person, but I think this is what we're seeing right now come into play. Fast feet, another badge that I know a lot of people are interested in. Uncle Fo, appreciate you being here. I will get to the comments right after I read fast feet. We'll get to the comments and then we'll continue going. Max height requirement of 6'9". You can't be taller than 6'9" to get fast feet. Hall of Fame, perimeter defense has to be a 97 and acceleration has to be an 82. For the gold level, you need a 92 perimeter defense and acceleration at a 77. Silver, 83 perimeter defense and acceleration at a 73. So hella interesting because a lot of people, after what they've seen in today's gameplay, they're going to be targeting that fast feet badge. So let's get to the comments real quick before we continue on. Let's get to the comments, see what you're talking about, see how you're feeling so far, and then we'll continue on with defense and then get into the playmaking badge requirements. Let me make sure that, yeah, we still got a bunch more defensive badges to review. I'll just zoom it in there so we can get that ready. That joint is like mad bright on my screen. I have to like squint my eyes, see how much is lighting up my face. But yeah, my 6'9", 3 and D2 guard. What up, Heem? What's good? Martin 23 King said, yo, all city. Hold on. What do you say? Yo, all city, after watching clips over and over, the body ups causing a loss of adrenaline is when you don't get a clean blow by or a clean bulldozer animation, even when the badge activates. Facts. Yep, that's exactly the assessment that we came to as well, Martin 23 Kings. After looking at the stuff, we kind of noticed the same thing, winning the blow by. And there's a ton of badges that help you win these blow bys. Maybe not a ton, but there's badges that help you win these blow bys. So it's badge loadout is going to be badge loadout, and how much you're able to maintain your adrenaline bars is going to be the criteria for how effective you're going to win these particular animations. Let me get to James Williams. $4.99 super chat from James Williams. I see a lot of people running. What is that? I don't know. It's like messed up. Oh, he said, I see a lot of people running back to 23 because 24 is too hard for them. Ain't that interesting? I foresee nobody running back to 2K23. But I get what you're saying. Everything seems way complicated. And I like it though. I like it. I think the leaders of the community are going to lead the way to helping people understand how to play the game. The gameplay looks fluid. It looks fun. So I get what you mean. The complication may lean people back to 23, but I think the community is going to be like, oh, hell nah, you on 23? No way. What up, D-Man? Looks like the next week is going to be studying over all these requirements to get an idea of what build to run. And that's what I'm going to be doing as well. I'm really going to have to compare and contrast all of these requirements. Let's see here. Loving Fast Feet. I'm loving Fast Feet as well. When is the city trailer coming? I imagine it's coming any day now. I'm testing the attributes in 2K23 and it's taxing for sure. That was crypto. Specialists are a must this year. When is the city trailer coming, Kobe? It should be this week. I just peep you cut the locks off. Damn, yeah. The lock's been off for a minute now, months. It's been months. You probably won't need all badges too high if you know what you're doing. That's hindsight 2020. I appreciate you saying that. We're not exactly sure how much more effective a gold badge is going to be over a silver badge. And this is where NBA 2K Labs comes into play hands down. Throughout their trials and tests, you get to see these bar graphs that help you better understand the effectiveness from one badge level to another. So you guys know I always recommend NBA 2K Labs. If you're new here, you may want to consider a premium membership with them. And if you do consider a premium membership with them, use my promo code ALLCITY and save yourself 20%. Highly informative in regards to 2K, NBA2KLabs.com. Consider joining today because they're extremely helpful. Told you, City, the builder is a science project. Facts, it is a science project. 2K tweeted, trailer is on Friday. Thank you, Certified. Appreciate you seeing that. Bailout maxed out at 610. You guys got to see the requirements for bailout. Let's get back to it. Because I have this light in my grill and it's annoying me. So I'm just going to get back to it so I can put this joint down. Off-ball pass. Hall of Fame requirement. Perimeter defense at a 90. Gold. Perimeter defense at an 80 for off-ball pass. Pick Dodger. Hall of Fame. You need a 98 perimeter defense for Hall of Fame. A 91 perimeter defense for gold. I'm getting hella parched. So let me get some coffee. And you guys are seeing that, right? The glove badge, max height 7 feet. You got to be below 7 feet to get the glove badge. And you need a 99 steel to get the joint on Hall of Fame. You need a 91 steel to get the joint on gold for the glove badge. Silver is an 85. The interceptor badge. Interesting. Oh, man. What am I doing here? All right. Hold on a second. Sorry, y'all. The interceptor badge. Hall of Fame, you need a 95 steel for interceptor. Hall of Fame, 95 steel, gold, and 89. It was a 90 in 2K23. So hella interesting stuff. 81 for silver. Right stick ripper, another important badge that folks are going to be targeting. Defenders are going to be targeting the right stick, the right stick ripper badge. Max height 7 feet. You got to be below 7 feet for Hall of Fame. You need a 96 steel. So it's like they're making us choose. If you want to be an elite defender with elite badges, you're going to have to make a choice and choose, like, tax your player. 96 is going to be taxing. And they're going to have you make that choice, which means when you tax your player for that 96 steel, of course, you're going to be limited in other areas. So it looks like we're headed back to that. 90 for gold and 84 for silver. Immovable enforcer, minimum height of a 6'5". Your strength this is the only strength attribute Hall of Fame. You need a 95 strength gold. You need a 90 strength silver. You need an 82 strength for immovable enforcer. Max height for the 94 feet new badge. Max height at 6'8", so you got to be 6'8" and below. 94 feet. You need perimeter defense. All right, so folks were wondering why stamina is coming into play here. And this is why I said Wolf got to be in this thing. There's got to be Wolf's contribution. Man, I wish Wolf was in here so he could attest, like, yeah, that was me. I told them. I wish Wolf was in here to say that. But here we go. Hall of Fame for 94 feet. You need perimeter defense at a 93 and stamina at a 99. Do we understand why 94 feet is requiring stamina? 94 feet is the full court press badge. So the idea behind 94 feet is that you're going to take less stamina hits. You need stamina in order to maintain that type of pressure full court. It makes perfect sense. So they tie stamina with perimeter defense. Hall of Fame 93 for perimeter defense, 99 for stamina. Gold 88 perimeter defense, 95 stamina. Hella interesting. Pogo stick is another interesting one. Pogo stick, look at the requirements for Hall of Fame. You need an 83 vertical. Vertical is the absolute requirement, and then you can choose between your block, offensive rebound, or defensive rebound. I'll show you guys the numbers, and we'll read off the Hall of Fame requirements. For Hall of Fame Pogo stick on 2K24, you need an 83 vertical, and you can choose between a 97 block, a 97 O board, or a 97 D board for Pogo stick on Hall of Fame. The minimum height requirement for Pogo stick is 6'4". So let's see what else. We still got a couple more badges in here. Did I just click over to a new one? Yeah, I think I just did. Let me go in here. I'll pull up that next. So we did Pogo stick, and now we're on to Workhorse. Let me get in here. Hold on a second. Sorry. Workhorse, the main requirement for Workhorse is your stamina. So whatever it is, you're going to need stamina, but then you can choose between interior defense and perimeter defense. For Workhorse at the Hall of Fame level, you need a 99 stamina and either interior defense, 93, or perimeter defense, 94. For gold, a 95 stamina or an 82 interior defense, 86 perimeter defense. So hella interesting. Box Out Beast is another badge that we all really consider, and it is applied to strength as well, the strength attribute mainly, and then you can choose between your O board or your D board. For Box Out Beast, minimum height requirement is at 6'3". The Hall of Fame level, you need a 90 strength, or 90 strength and your O board at a 93 or your D board at a 93. For gold, 84 strength, O board at an 85 or D board at an 85. So hella interesting. That's gold and Hall of Fame. You guys see the numbers there. Again, if you guys want to see this graph that I'm going through right here, you can go right to my Twitter at All City Live TV, the same as this YouTube or Twitch. And I reposted exactly what Zach Timmerman posted, or you can follow Zach Timmerman as well. If you do make it to my Twitter, please drop a follow. We're looking to grow our Twitter as well. Rebound Chaser, another huge badge. O board or D board, 99 for Hall of Fame. O board or D board for gold, 92. Silver, 83. So that's what we got for defense. That kind of helps balance things out. I think you guys get the picture here. I think a lot of people are getting the picture. It looks like balance. It looks like 2K is keeping their word on minimizing the metas out there. So I don't know what you guys feel about that. These requirements are a little too high, is what John Doe said. It's interesting. I think it's interesting that if folks think it's too high. I know what 2K is trying to do, but I know what that means for me. You're talking about a veteran player, day one since 2K first released ever on Dreamcast. But I don't know what these numbers mean to somebody who's fairly new to 2K. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these numbers look too taxing for somebody who feels like they don't have the time to make this happen, or can't understand why 2K implemented these type of restrictions or requirements, I should say. The bailout badge is absolutely bonkers. Is bailout finna be OP? Is this badge finna be OP? Do you guys see those requirements for the bailout badge? The poster king said real life requirements. We really gonna be lab rats, man. I'm turning. Ain't it feel good, Bando Music? Ain't it feel good? These are definitely not too high. That's what Ace Dollar said. I don't feel they're too high, but I'm a veteran. I understand why it's being done. Stretch Pig said role players for a W, teamwork is key. Love it. Kaio, or I'm not sure how to Kaioif. You all gonna have to play basketball and not run around trying to cheese and do everything. LOL. Do y'all see these bailout requirements? What are they telling us? Hall of Fame, you need a 99 pass accuracy for Hall of Fame bailout, a 95 for gold bailout, 91 for silver bailout. What up, B-Dub? The break starter badge, I don't even know why this badge is here. I'm not exactly sure, considering they got rid of the outlet pass animation, or the outlet pass option, I should say. But you need a 92 pass accuracy for the break starter badge. The diamond badge, 96 pass accuracy for Hall of Fame, 89 for gold. The needle threader badge, an important badge for a lot of players out there, 98 pass accuracy for Hall of Fame, 91 for gold. Certified Ghost said bailout. Sheesh. Stick said Ticino gonna be upset at bailout. Oh man. That's needle threader. We did that. Post playmaker. Pass accuracy is an absolute must. So you need that a 90 for Hall of Fame for post playmaker. But then you can choose between post control, or O board for post playmaker. So it's gonna have to be accuracy. This is one of those badges that have two attribute requirements.
Let's go, coach.
90 for Hall of Fame, 88 post control, or an 88 O board. The relay passer, a new badge. Hall of Fame pass accuracy, you need a 95. For gold, you need an 89 for relay passer. Special delivery, you need a 91 pass accuracy for Hall of Fame, or an 83 pass accuracy for gold. And touch passer, you need a 95 pass accuracy, or a 95 for Hall of Fame, or you need a 90 for gold. We'll zoom out of there, and we'll go into ball handling. Ooh, folks, I know folks are like this right now. Ooh, man, oh man. All right, let's talk about ankle breaker. As you guys know, ankle breakers are back in the game. We've seen it happen, and we've seen it happen at a level where there wasn't really much of a breakdown. There wasn't much done by Joe Knowles when he caught the ankle breaker on LaMelo Ball. He just was trying to get in position because he was about to get a backcourt. I will be going live from my build of B-Dub. He was just trying to get in position to prevent a backcourt. So he ended up just moving the ball to his right hand, and it turned into an ankle breaker animation where LaMelo Ball ended up on the ground. It didn't look realistic at all. Hopefully it's not overpowered. Hopefully defensive badges can negate those type of animations from happening consistently. Max height at 6'9" for ankle breakers. So any player over 6'9" won't be able to get the ankle breaker badge. Hall of Fame, you need a 93 ball handle. For gold, you need an 85. Big driver is a badge that's going to be hella effective. And there's more for those bigs that get the ball, say, like at the free throw line, and you want a little speed boost. If I'm not mistaken, that's the big driver badge. So that's going to target your ball handle, is going to be the main attribute. Oh, hold on. This takes 3 requirements. Big driver takes 3 requirements. So you're going to need ball handle, speed with ball, and acceleration. For Hall of Fame, it's not too taxing. It doesn't seem too taxing. The minimum height is 6'10", so it is taxing. If the minimum height is 6'10", that means that, you're not going to really be putting your ball handle up, but you can see it as a possibility. It's 6'10", because I'm thinking of a 6'10". So you got a ball handle at 69, your speed with ball needs to be a 65, and your acceleration needs to be a 60. That's going to be one of my key badges that I'm targeting in regards to offense for my 6'10 build, if I do indeed make a 6'10. That's at the Hall of Fame level. That's all I'll read. You guys, we can review this stuff if you want to know about different badge levels, or if you missed the badge since getting into the stream, I'll review it again right after we go. This is actually the last category. So right after we're done here, I'll get to the chat and see what y'all want to see. Blow bys, max height 6'11". Anything below 6'11" can get their hands on this badge. The blow by animation at the Hall of Fame level, the blow by badge at the Hall of Fame level, you need a 97 ball handle, and again, 3 requirements: 97 ball handle, 89 speed with ball, and 90 acceleration for the Hall of Fame level for a blow by. Gold, you need a 92 ball handle, and 83 speed with ball, and 83 acceleration. 3 requirements, 3 separate requirements for the blow by badge. Handles for days, max height 7 feet. Ball handle and stamina is required to get the handles for days badge. And you need your ball handle to be at 95 and your stamina to be at 99 to get this badge at gold. I'm not sure how important handles for days is going to be this year. It wasn't as important as it used to be in 2K23. And considering that you guys are not losing adrenaline bars and you're not going to be slowed down, it may be even less relevant in 2K24. There's a possibility. But the gold level is at 91 and stamina is at 96. Ball handle 91, stamina 96 for gold. Hyperdrive, speed with ball and the speed attribute. You need both of those attributes at these levels to get the Hyperdrive badge. Max height 6'10". For Hall of Fame, you need a 91 speed with ball and a 90 speed. Gold, you need an 83 speed with ball and an 82 speed. Killer combos. Ball handle is the only requirement for killer combos. 98 ball handle for Hall of Fame, 93 for gold. Killer combos, 87 for silver. Physical handles. Max height 6'10" for both killer combos and physical handles. Physical handles at the Hall of Fame level, you're gonna need to hit target 2 separate attributes, and that's your ball handle and your strength. Physical handle is gonna help you get by. So if I'm not mistaken, that helps prevent the body ups. If I'm not mistaken, it's like the counter. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong though. Hall of Fame ball handle, you need at an 80, and you need your strength to be in an 83. For gold, you need your ball handle to be a 73 and your strength to be at a 73. Yes, yeah, both at 73. Okay. Man, we have been working hard because I'm like looking at the stuff and my eyes are like getting dry. Damn. So definitely some interesting stuff, man. We're gonna keep this going and see if I missed any. Yeah, we got a couple more and then we'll get to the chat. We got a couple more and then we'll get there. Speed Booster is another badge that folks are going to target, hands down. A great looking badge, Speed Booster. To get this badge at the Hall of Fame level, you're gonna need a 95 ball handle. It's gonna require multiple attributes. So you got ball handle at a 95, and you're gonna need your speed with ball at a 91. Then you can choose between speed and acceleration. Speed will have to be a 92 or 93 acceleration. Gold to get the Speed Booster badge at gold, which a lot of people are going to target. Marathon the Boogie, appreciate the 199 super chat, said Bills with no or / little defense are getting cooked. I think that may be the case as well. I ain't even going to front. But at the gold level, you need a 92 ball handle, and you're going to need speed as well. So you're going to need to get that to an 83. And then you can choose between speed, the speed attribute, or your acceleration attribute. Speed at 86, acceleration at 87. The triple strike badge, another new badge. Again, multiple attributes required for triple strike. Ball handle for Hall of Fame, ball handle at a 90, speed with ball at an 89, acceleration at an 85. All 3 attributes are required to get this badge. Unpluckable. Interesting. Look at this, y'all. So you know how post scorers could get the unpluckable badge? You see bronze through gold, post scoring, it looks like you're not gonna be able to get like these post scorers are not gonna be able to get Hall of Fame unpluckable. So you can get it up to gold using your post control, but to get this badge on Hall of Fame, you're going to need to be like that point guard. And it's going to require a 98 ball handle. Otherwise, different type of bills could get unpluckable by increasing their post control or their ball handle. 80 post control for gold, or a ball handle of a 92 for silver. 68 post control or a ball handle of an 80. Woo, that was a lot. We just went through every single badge. Those were the requirements for every single badge. What are we thinking? How are we feeling? I see balance. I see balance, yeah. I see what we've been asking for. I see what the game needs. I see a game that allows us to stay on and sustain throughout the year, at least in the actual functionality. We don't know how they're going to execute this stuff in regards to gameplay on the floor, but the processes have seemed to be implemented well. What do y'all think? That cheese is gone. I come through said that cheese is gone. Burley 6'8" is the wave. Oh man, mad badges. You ain't lying. Heck, that joint had me zoned out just reading it through. I was like, damn, can I get through this? I could tell when I start like fumbling my words that, man, I'm just kind of tired. I'm curious about attribute tethering. And that's, considering that some of these attributes, right?
Let's go,
Some of
Cody.
these badges require multiple attributes. We're completely, right now, we're just unsure as to how these attributes are tethered. I was able to find out that they're definitely tethered differently when I tried to make, how they released a builder image. And we're not talking about the Klay Thompson leak. We're talking about the image that 2K officially released of the builder image. So I try to make that same build through the numbers. I try to make that on 2K23, and I was unable to do so because the attributes were tethered differently. They were tied in together differently. So for some of these attributes that require, for some of these badges that require multiple attributes, as you're increasing one attribute, it may be tied to something that you may need to unlock another badge. So, it's definitely things to consider. We don't know. Bailout Maestro is crazy. That's what 610s are looking crazy. We did notice something else as well, where I'll just put this out there so you guys understand. The 6.5s have the ability to make builds with strength, but from what we know in regards to 2K23, 6.4 is the cutoff for these animations, like the playmaking animations. At 6.4, you're unable to get strength to a certain level. You're unable to get certain badges at 6.4, which means 2K recognized that you're not going to be a small guard and be strong as well. You're not going to get these bully type of animations, bulldozer type of animations, being a small guard, being able to shoot and get those animations as well, preventing the meta. But if you go 6.5, you may be cut off from getting these advanced like dribble animations, but you then have the ability to get the strong animations like the bulldozer badge. Jet Hawk with the 199 super chat said, definitely pulling off my 6'10, all about sacrifice. Ankle braces, max height 6'11, 6'9 going crazy on defense is what Zuku Time said. This game way overhyped, is what Check You said. Overhyped. Keep your calm, y'all. Interesting. I am overhyped for the game. I was just calling for folks in the Twitter space to consider bringing me back down to ground level because I am overhyped from what I'm seeing. And when I look at these black and white numbers in regards to the requirements for the badges, that only hypes me up even more, because what I'm seeing is that 2K it seems like they finally got an understanding of what we've been calling for. We've been asking. This stuff seemed logical to me for years now, and that logic seemed to elude 2K, especially with the gameplay that we receive. This all seems logical, and if it's able to be executed well through the gameplay we saw earlier today, it seems like it has been implemented and executed well. So I am overhyped. I'm hella overhyped. I can't front. I just can't front, B. Like I said, you probably don't want to smile too much. Straight face game for 2K24 when you got that controller in front of you. You could put your controller in the side, like, or maybe get a little bag for your controller so the smile meters in these controllers, they don't see you smile, and then they won't lower your sliders. So get a little bag or something just to dump your controller in when you hit that green. Something quick, yeah. It got to be quick. Like you just hit the green or a game winner or something, boom, dump it in, and then you could cheese all you want and then pull it back out. But when you pull the joint back out, make sure it's straight face game. You be straight out there. You don't have to worry about your sliders being lowered or anything like that. That smiling meter is real, y'all. Trust me. So if you want to be happy, just make sure nobody see you being happy. Those 2K police, they're out there. So make sure they don't see you smiling. I want to smile, man. I want to get back to smiling. I want to get back to having fun on 2K. And it looks like we're getting there, Mr. Right. So I'm super, super, super excited for what's to come for 2K24. Am I overhyped? Am I too excited? Am I setting myself up to be disappointed? Whatever it is, man. Only 2K, because I'm looking at this with clear eyes. Like I'm not looking at it over anticipating anything. I'm more so looking at it like, yes, they finally get it. Yes, they understand why these three attributes should be tied to this badge. Yes. Salute to the homie Wolf for helping to provide those type of contributions. 2K cops go crazy. Bulldozer requirements. Let's pull it back up. Let's see. That was inside scoring, right? Let's see. Bulldozer. I'll pull it back up and we will go through it. Bulldozer requirements are right there for you. Minimum height 6'5". Hall of Fame, you need a 96 strength. For gold, you need a 92 strength. Those are bulldozer requirements. Ernest Wildly said this game is stressful. Think defense going to be good this year? I hope so. T and Sanders, I was looking at the Giannis clip on 2K24 and the bulldozer man pray for the defense. Yeah, we were talking about that as well. It's like, if you're in good positioning, so I brought up this idea that if I play good positioning that doesn't allow a bulldozer animation to take place, then they gotta account for high IQ defenders who put themselves in the right position. They gotta be rewarded, and the way in which you reward that is eliminating the animation. If they allow you to go into a bulldozer animation, even though you're playing the correct size and you're matching that player's strength, do you get what I mean to say? If you're matching that player's strength, don't get me wrong, I understand if you're, say, a small guard and you still get bulldozed. But if you're a interior defender, you're playing good positioning, and they still get that bulldozer animation, it's going to turn into exploit, and the community is not going to vibe with that. We don't want 2K winning the battle for us. At least I don't want that to happen. I want to win the battle, whether it's on a drive or creating my open shot, due to my skill level. I want my skill to win the battle. I don't want 2K's training wheels to lead me and guide me to winning the battle. No, we tried that for the last 3 years. Let it go, 2K. So hopefully they did let it go. Housey said, this year, you need a bag or a go-to move. Wolf is a defensive player. Now we see how the game shift. Word up. Shout out to Wolf, man. Because if anything, those numbers show us. Let me put this thing down because this thing is mad bright in my grill. Jesus Christ. Blouse and skirts. That joint was just in my grill. Mad bright. And I'm like wondering, like, what the hell is in my grill? But yeah, those are the numbers, man. We went through every single badge. Hopefully you guys were able to pull that. If you weren't able to pull that, go to my Twitter, type !Twitter in this live stream chat, and the link will pop up to my Twitter. Drop a follow while you're there and go see the numbers for yourself. If I make a 7-foot player with max strength and I still get put in the basket and dunked on, I'll be hot, as would a lot of people. A lot of people are keeping their eye on that interior defense. And I gotta say, some folks still feel suspect from today's gameplay. They're like, what's going on with interior defense? I will say, through Joe Knowles' comprehensive breakdown of 2K24 gameplay, that I noticed instances, and he even attested to this, that if you put yourself in good position, then you will get a good hands-up contest, which was great. And we got to see it as well. He put himself in good position, and then because he put his hands up, Joe Knowles' player continued to follow the drive with his hands up. So I thought that was dope. Do you think you can have a high 3-point and dribble? I think you will. Yeah. I think they're gonna make sure is the restrictions from what I've seen sort of bring us back to those archetype builds. So it's like, think of yellow green, the pie charts, think yellow green. So definitely putting us on. I appreciate you, Azuku. You already know, man, we out here. I'm here just trying to create dialogue with y'all. I don't have the answers because we don't got the game in front of us, but it's good to speculate, and it helps give us some insight as to what we're anticipating seeing when we get our hands on that builder. And still in all, even with all these numbers, and hopefully we could take this into consideration, even with all of these numbers, all of the information that we got, we don't yet know, hear me out here, we don't yet know where 2K has adjusted these sliders. Those little hot fixes that they don't need a patch to change. You know them joints? We don't yet know where 2K is going to leave these sliders at. That'd be very different if they were giving us percentages. But a lot of this stuff is at the mercy of 2K and where they adjust those sliders. Because although your 99 attribute may stay the same at 99, we don't know what that 99 is going to mean on the floor. And that 99 can fluctuate at the discretion of 2K with just one simple slider adjustment. So I would like to see 6-5s back in the game. 10-toe. When's the My Career trailer? Friday. Yep. That's what they said in the stream, that Mike Wang has confirmed that Friday we get the trailer. Man, where are my Amazon employees that can hook me up with the early copy? They're probably in New Zealand. I heard folks are going to New Zealand straight out like that. Remember in 19, you spam right stick up to get a massive concess in the paint? Mm-hmm. No 7-3 this year. That's what Pound for Pound said. Elijah, huh? 2K was able to look closely this time regarding the badge requirements, pun intended. They sure did, and I give credit where credit is due. The information that 2K is putting out is like no other year they've been this type of committed prior to release. Now, surely we haven't gotten a thank you for watching, Jordy Beans, but no other year have we gotten this close a connection. I wish this would have happened. Like, I wish we would have gotten to experience this from the devs, like in 2K23, to show that they were building this level of closeness. Because right now, I'm still not certain if they're just trying to sell us the game or if everything they're speaking is going to hold true. I'm not certain if we're going to be able to maintain this relationship with the dev team and 2K affiliates throughout the annual cycle. There's still questions that need answers. So I'm going to be looking at a lot of that stuff this year. Prince Ron with the 199 super chat said, do you think you can have high shooting and dribbling? I think I just answered that as well. I think you are going to have the possibility to get, I don't think it's going to be like one category that you can choose. I think you're going to be able to balance between two categories. 3 is going to be pushing it, but here's my take. I'll give you my official take. I think you're gonna have 2 categories that you're gonna be strong in, a 3rd category that you can be okay in, and then a 4th category you're gonna have to struggle in. Or you can choose balance all across the board. That's what I'm ideally thinking. I don't know if you guys agree with that statement. It's similar to the archetype system. 2 categories strong, 1 category okay, another category that you choose to sacrifice. That's my thought on it. Yes, yes, this year is gonna expose people. Yes, that's what Diamond Tally said. Love the channel, City. Thanks for all your hard work. I appreciate that, Stretch Pig. I am kind of tired. I ain't even gonna front. I am tired. We go from live video to live stream to Twitter space to live stream. It's just so much information is coming out and it's go time. By the way, folks have been asking me about Brutal City. How many of y'all know what Brutal City is? For the real ones out there, how many of y'all know what Brutal City is? Let me know. Let me know in the chat for the real ones out there. Jack of all trades may be a goated build this year. Interesting. Facts, you can be balanced all around. You just gotta have a lot of bronze and silver. Make your build according to the badges you want. That James said the pod. One of a kind archetype need to be in the game. KSO. Housey said, I remember I asked about that. Vice Envy. Bro. We in the building. So yes, indeed, we may be getting the Brutal City podcast coming back for 2K24. The good homie Brute hit me up. First of all, salute to Brute. God bless to him and his family. If you guys don't know, Brute has made it public that he recently just purchased land and a home. You know, folks be wondering, this is why you never watch a man's pockets. This is why you never let the man do his thing, telling him how to do his business. And I'm like, these folks be having hella egos. While Brew is quiet as kept in the background, saving his money, doing what he got to do to purchase land and a house for his family. Salute to Brute, man, setting goals, hopefully setting trends that some of these young folks could follow. Yeah, you don't need to wear your smarts on your sleeve. You don't need to wear your finances on your sleeve, man. I love the humility and I love the goals and I love the goal that was met. So me and Brew hit me up yesterday saying, I think we got to give the people what they want. So it looks like the Brutal City podcast finna come back. We finna make it happen for 2K24. Big things, man. Big things for 2K24. Woo! Gotta love it. Gotta love it when you just let go and let God. You gotta love it. You and Brew are the only YouTubers for 2K I follow. Appreciate that, Jason. No more floor general. Yeah, it's a W for defense. I watch him as well. That's what's up. Yeah, salute to everybody who watches Brute, man. And for the folks that been here a while, they know we had the Brutal City podcast going. And, you know,
Let's go.
Me and Brute both have a tremendous work ethic. And we just keep going. We don't sit and wait for stuff. You'll see both me and Brute, we don't sit and wait for nothing at all. We just keep moving. And when opportunity presents itself, if it crosses our path, we take it. But we have our goals in mind and we're trying to get there. Real G's moving silence. Big fact, Stretch Pig. Salute to everybody in here. D Grayson, what up? Yeah, so you guys got questions about some of these attribute requirements, or if you're just tuning in and you missed the all new badge requirements, I'll be happy to pull it up for you. You just let me know what you want to see, and we'll get to it. Big things, man. Big things for 2K24. Fun for 2K24. No money spent for 2K24. Hell of a new experience. Hell of a new learning curve for us. Brute is a GOAT. He said the mother guys be capped. Not Lane Devo said, I'm dunking on you this year. Go crazy, man. I want all the smoke. And a lot of you guys are going to have a ton of clips of me getting dunked on with my no money spent build. And I'm okay. I want all that smoke. Bring it. Guest speaker time from Time G-Eazy. J-Eazy, salute to J-Eazy as well. J-Eazy has showed us love from the very beginning. He was one of the first larger content creators to show us love here on the channel, man. One of the first. And I'll never forget that. Never. Limitless range. Oh, you want to see limitless range? Wingspan limits. They didn't go over wingspan limits, but I will pull up the limitless range requirements.
Let's go,
One
Coachy.
second. If I could find it. Here we go. Limitless range requirements are right there. No money spent is wild though this year. It's wild. You ain't lying, Marathon. It is wild. I'm hyped, but I'm glad and grateful as well. Everything happens for a reason. And I know I could see my spot. If I would have been this hyped going into 2K24, I would have dropped like 500 the first couple weeks easy. So Vice MV says, so you're saying I can't dribble, shoot, finish, and play defense? Question mark. Vice MV said, J-Eazy, the reason I found your channel. And there goes limitless range. Those are the requirements for limitless range. You need a 96 3-ball for gold limitless range. In NBA 2K23, that was at a 92 for gold limitless range. So they're making you guys choose, yeah. They're making us choose. Pick your poison. I'm getting this. I haven't even pre-ordered yet, but I am getting the $70 version. Yeah. The standard version. Yep. Honestly, 2K got enough money out of me last year. I consider that 1,200 to be like maybe 3-4 years worth of money for 2K. And I dumped that all in a year. I know a lot of people spent way more than that. A lot of people spent way less than that. But the fact that I did that, no, that means I'm making the change. take like accountability for what I did, and I got to sacrifice, this year because of it to teach my. It's like I'm teaching myself a lesson. Nah, homie, you don't do that. That's not what you do. Not for no video game. That's not what you spend that type of money on. Hell nah. Not for no video game. That completely finessed the hell out of you. Imagine me being from New York in the era where you can't even go to Times Square, get it where there's hustlers everywhere. Imagine me getting hustled by 2K. That's like a hell to the 999. It's not going down in 2K24. I said, I am not getting hustled again. It's not happening. So that's what we're doing. I'm teaching myself a lesson. You don't get hustled. I don't care how good the game is. And it's going to hurt, bro. That joint is going to hurt. Because if I wasn't doing this, I'd be spending hella money. Tento said I spent $350 on my team, doggy. This all city here, but save money at better. Facts. I can start 60 and the 100K bonus, not enough either. Facts. Zuku, appreciate that. What up, MO8? What's good? Yes. 2K pimps. 2K is something like a pimp. Hustled by a game is insane. I got hustled. Let me put this joint down because this joint is in my grill and I'm looking at the screen looking like, why is it so bright over there? BX, we in here. What up, King Alex? It's good, man. Salute to the homies out in the BX. He said, word to mommy. I know you're one of us. Bruh, I spent almost a G on my team. You see what I'm saying, Abdullah? My team folks be spending. You all getting the season pass? I'm not getting the season pass. You already know no money spent means no money spent. There are going to be the floor setters in the season's pass, but from what I understand, floor setters are going to be in the free version of the season pass. So I imagine it's going to be like 30, level 39, level 40 rewards. Do you think no money spent will mess up how the game calculates your play style? Possibly pound for pound. I'm taking that into consideration as well. Because it's like you mentioned, how it calculates my play style. How am I going to get these badges up when it's going to be more difficult for me to activate these badges? Something I'm going to take into consideration when I'm making the build as well, and which way I'm going to approach. And I appreciate that, Stretch Pig, definitely for the people. German TMB said, hey, brother, thanks for all the info. Do you know how it might be for OGen players, the badge system? I do not. I don't have any insight on it. If I did, I'll definitely share it, but I don't have any insight for it. Bambo said, I'm a effing nerd. Yeah, it's cool to be a nerd these days, man. It is what it is. But what a long way we've come. I was one of those guys growing up because when I was younger, I was in the streets from really, really young, but I was always in the good classes. And so I always had ties to like what would be considered the nerdy kids. And it allowed me to easily vacillate between most groups. So I was never one of those guys, hey, you a nerd. I seen it way back then, the potential of what's considered a nerd. Way back when I saw that. And then sure enough, here they come. They just came out and they took over. Now, the whole script done flipped. Where it's like, why you out there acting like a thug, B? Them nerds getting money. Them nerds getting a baggie. Better get with the times. New York City, Brooklyn in the building. Bambo said, yeah, nerds get more respect for sure. What version should we buy? Well, I'm not going to tell you what version to buy. I'll tell you I'm buying the standard version. I will mingle with leaders of all the cliques. I'm such a politician. Michael Matresky. Thanks for responding. You already got it. You already know, Prince Ron. We out here. This is what we do. This is what the streams are for. I wish more creators understood that this is what streams are for. For you to connect with your audience, man. If they wanted to see gameplay, they just freaking turn on their own game. I love how streaming has transitioned where you're rewarded for your interaction because we're building relationships here. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys get to look at me. I don't get to see you in your eyes, but for me, when I'm talking to somebody IRL, The eyes are the windows to the soul. So whenever I'm talking to somebody IRL, you know how folks say, "Damn, City, you're looking at me too deeply in my eyes because I look into the camera." But that's how I talk IRL. When I'm talking to you IRL, I'm looking at you dead in your eyes to see if you got a shift in your eyes. You know how you talk to some folks and you can find out whether they're shy or they're shifty, for that matter. When you're talking to them, they're like this, or when they get to your eyes, you never seen them folks that when they get to your eyes, they start blinking and then they go and then they go down like this. So, you know, that's the windows to your soul, man. So you could see in my eyes that what you see here is what it's really like. Rican, yes, yes, indeed. I am Puerto Rican. Oh, I stream just so my girlfriend can check on from time to time. I used to stream for entertaining people. There you go. Yeah. I need to hear from AC before I make my first build. It's going to be interesting for me as well. So here's the intention. I'll give you guys the agenda. The idea is, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pursue this route yet. I will confirm before the release date. But the idea is on release day, the All City team is going to be making their builds and they're all going to be streaming. So you guys, if you come here to this stream, you'll be able to see multiple builds being made. And if you want to interact with the streamer, I will send you guys their links. You'll have the links readily available through the live stream chat where you could just type the command and then click the link and go to the build that you want to learn about. So this way, when you come to the stream, you'll have multiple builds. Doing a bid in Germany. So I had to learn me. I don't know why my joint is acting funny. I got like 0.1% computer usage. I see it, Mars. I see it trying to reconnect. I think there's a problem with the multi-stream. And this is what I really don't like, the multi-stream. I oftentimes seen this happen. When I was streaming on OBS by itself, it was doing perfectly fine. And I didn't have to worry about reconnecting or anything like that. But I think it might have something to do with the resolution rates. AC got those 2K servers. Well, if I stream through OBS, we don't have this problem at all. But for some reason, when I go through Streamlabs and multi-stream on Twitch, it seems to have these issues. And this is why I might consider just going back to OBS and do it straight through YouTube. Oh, what up, Weezy? What's good? It might be your upload bandwidth reaching the limit. Well, it's not because I don't have nothing else playing. I get what you're saying about the bandwidth, but I have nothing else going on. So I should be good. I can understand if I had like Netflix going on over here and then in the other room, there's absolutely nothing else going on in my home. It's definitely not my Wi-Fi. But again, this is something that I've experienced solely through multi-streaming. I think there's a complication with the what's being sent out to YouTube and then what's being sent out to Twitch because they have different requirements. Speaking of 2K servers, I hope crossplay is good. Facts, Grayson. I hope crossplay is good as well. I imagine, don't get your hopes up on cross. Every year, I just want to assure you guys, if you're new to 2K, every year we have issues getting on the game. Every single year, for at the very least 2 hours, we have issues getting on the game. So if you intend to get on midnight, you should expect to get on like at 2 o'clock in the morning. So every year we have trouble just even getting in. Crossplay is only gonna amplify that or exaggerate that experience, and I imagine by the morning we should be good to kind of get with it. 2K24 definitely does look like a W so far. Daniel Nelson, All City is my official squad for 2K24. Let's run it up. Hell yeah! If you guys are looking for players to run with, join our Discord. I keep stressing to y'all, this is settings. This is not the year that you want to be running with randoms, y'all. This is just not going to be it. So you want to start finding, you got about a week. If you want to start finding some players to build with and go on 2K24 with, join our Discord. Non-toxic, positive vibe type of environment. Just type !Discord. It'll pull up a link and you're welcome to join. If you guys are looking for like players with higher aptitude, someone just asked me this in our Discord. We host tryouts for the All City Lunatics, and the All City Lunatics are verified players that we have verified personally to say these guys got good aptitude. If you run with them, you know you're going to have good games. So if you want to get added to a group like that, come and try out for the All City Lunatics. And then if you want to take that up to another level and play at a competitive level, we run tryouts for the folks that are on the Lunatics to get added to the next level of the Maniacs. And those are players that are Pro-Am ready. Those are players that are ready to get in front of any level of competition. And that's all within our Discord. The team is full of ghosts, definitely, man. Hey, on that note, yeah, we are an hour and a half in. What a day it's been. So we covered all the attributes. We covered all the news for 2K24 so far. And on that note, I'm finna wrap it up, give myself some rest. I will catch y'all if something else happens. I will catch y'all either on the next video or live stream. If we see something else pop up important, you already know. I'll hit that go live button again and just share it with y'all just to connect. So y'all be sure to keep it locked. Again, thank you so much. I will catch